This man wanted to kill his boss. When he saw that the floor on the second floor was entirely made of glass, he suddenly had an idea. If he could shatter the glass, the boss would fall to his death from above. So he worked overtime all night to test how much force was needed to shatter the glass. However, he was so engrossed in his work that he didn't notice the boss standing behind him. When the boss asked him what he was doing, the man lied and said it was just a small game he was developing. He even demonstrated the game's controls to the boss, unbeknownst to the boss, who had no idea what was going on. He actually found the idea quite interesting and had the man develop it overnight. After personally testing it the next day, he decided to turn the idea into an annual development project. The man, who was originally going to be laid off, unexpectedly gained the boss's trust. To reward his outstanding performance at work, the boss even took him to a mysterious club for the first time. Before they entered, the boss asked him to take off his clothes first because there were strict dress code requirements. The boss had even prepared a suit for him. Upon entering, the man noticed that the place was filled with handsome men and beautiful women. The boss told him that he could flirt with any of the girls there and enjoy himself, then walked away. It was the man's first time at such a place, so he felt a little awkward. He went to the bar alone to order a drink. As he casually looked around, a beautiful woman next to him gave him an eager look. The man was suddenly excited. He didn't expect the women here to be so proactive. He walked over without hesitation. The woman was elegant, like a regular here, and her delicate face looked a little special. The two quickly got into a heated conversation, but at a crucial moment, someone interrupted their talk. It was the man's boss. The two acted like old friends, but the beautiful woman stopped smiling when the boss arrived, seeming a bit afraid but trying to stay calm. Seeing the awkward situation, the man made an excuse to go to the bathroom. When he returned to his original spot a few minutes later, he only saw the boss, who invited him to accompany him to deliver something. The man was curious about what item the boss needed to deliver personally. Shortly after he got into the car, two burly men threw the cargo they were transporting into the vehicle. The man was terrified because it was clearly a person inside. He quickly confronted the boss about what illegal activity they were involved in, but the boss ignored him. He repeatedly pleaded with the boss to stop the car. Suddenly, the boss slammed on the brakes and stopped. But not because of his request. They had encountered a traffic police officer. What you fear most is what happens. The man's heart was in his throat. If the police discovered what was in the car, they were finished. Fortunately, the traffic police did not conduct a routine inspection. When the car was halfway there, they arrived at a gas station. While the boss went inside to pay, the man quickly untied the rope and released the person inside the bag. But then he realized that the person inside the bag was none other than the beautiful woman he had been drinking with earlier. Before the boss returned, he tore off the tape covering the woman's mouth. After untangling her ropes, the woman jumped out of the car. She whispered a name to the man before turning and running across the street. Just then, the owner returned. He noticed what the man had done but didn't hold him accountable. Instead, he said, "I think you're not someone I can trust in critical moments." The owner believed he wasn't trustworthy and left him at the gas station. The man realized his boss wasn't as straightforward as he seemed. Translated with Deep L. Calm, free version.